What's up, guys? Welcome to a new Duel Links video. Today we're going to be talking about some of the best cards from the next mini box coming to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links Servant of Kings. Let's go check out some of the ultra rare, super rare, rare, and end cards that you guys should pick up if you guys decide to invest gems into this next mini box. Let's get on to it. So we're going to be starting off on the ultra rare cards right here. First up, we have Maneater Bug, which is an ultra rare card, and right now this thing is loading. There we go. Way good. Anyway, so first of all, we have Maneater Bug. This card is an ultra rare coming from the newest set. This card, something you should not sleep on by any means. This is a 2-star Earth insect with the effect when it's flipped up, target one monster in the field, destroy that target. That is pretty good. So this is the upgraded version of Hane, which came out in the very first main box in Duel Links, but the fact that you're able to destroy a monster is very useful. Now, against decks like Phoenix and Red Eyes, it's not going to be as good, but they're just stuff that, you know, utilizes the graveyard. But in general, there is a lot of meta decks right now that don't really care, or that do get pretty hurt by this. And I mean, early on in the game, having something like this helps out a lot. Now, there is other cards in the game too, like Exploder Dragon that kind of does the same thing. There's DD Warrior, but this is just another one of those cards that is pretty interesting. Also, it destroys any card, and the added bonus to it too is if your opponent does predict that you have a card like this that's able to destroy their monster, you can flip it up during your turn. So while there is cards already in Duel Links that are able to, you know, destroy monsters like DD Warrior, which banishes, Exploder Dragon, stuff like that. Maneater Bug's still really good. And I forgot to mention at the very beginning too, if I miss any cards you think that this set can come with, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, if you guys have any like cards that I do not mention in this video, be sure to put them down in the comment section down below to inform people that watch this video, and me included, about cards that we should not miss out on. So that's something to look out for too. I appreciate it. Let's get some discussion going on to the video. Next up, we have we are gonna talk about Dark Magician of Chaos. So this is the other ultra rare in here. Let's let the Google tab load. I had a lot of Google tabs open right here. But yeah, let's go into the Dark Magician of Chaos. This is an 8-star dark monster. Very nice. This is the main card in the box, so that's why it's something that's going to be pretty good. So if anyone wants to build a Yu-Gi-Oh deck in Duel Links based off of this, probably not the worst idea ever. So during the end phase, if this card was normal special summoned this turn, you could target one spell card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You only can use the effect of Dark Magician of Chaos once per turn. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle after damage collision, banish that opponent's monster. If this face-up card would leave the field, banish it instead. Take a breath right there. But yeah, so this card's going to be pretty awesome for that front. So in this box, I'm not going to pull it up, but in this box there is a quick play spell where if you have a Dark Magician on the field, you're able to activate that quick play spell, send that Dark Magician to the grave, and then play your Dark Magician of Chaos from that. Really cool right there. There's a lot of cards that easily can bring out Dark Magician nowadays, like Ancient Rules. If you level up Mokuba, if you have him unlocked, Ancient Rules is a card where you get the special summon any level 5 or higher normal monster. You can play that quick play spell to pop out your Dark Magician of Chaos, and then along with that, we can talk about a next card right here, Birthright. Birthright's going to be very good for multiple Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Birthright, what this card does, it's a continuous trap where when you activate it, you can target any normal monster in your graveyard, especially summon that target in face-up attack position, and then when this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. So a combo you can combine with Dark Magician and Chaos is that you play Dark Magician with your Ancient Rules. I think there's like Sage's Stone. I think that card works if you like have a Dark Magician girl in the field. I forgot what it was, but there's another card that can special summon Dark Magician quick. You got Mausoleum to normal summon Dark Magician, 3-star Demotion, so all sorts of cards like that. To summon your Dark Magician, play that quick play spell to send your Dark Magician to the graveyard to then summon Chaos. Then you can bring back your Dark Magician with Birthright or the other version of this trap that was from a previous set, Soul Resurrection, special summon in defense position. But yeah, really combo-y right there. Birthright, something that can be very viable with normal Yu-Gi-Oh decks. This combines pretty well with Blue Eyes. If you play Blue Eyes, there is one quick play spell that Blue Eyes has where if it's like a level 40 Seto Kappa reward, when you play that Blue Eyes card, you can send one of your Blue Eyes monsters to the graveyard, And then, well, what you can do from there is that you can you can stop your opponent's monster from doing anything after you activate the quick play spell. Now with your blue eyes sitting in the graveyard, you can pop Birthright right there. Really nice right there. And then the one reason why I really want this card is because Birthright combos really well with the Gemini archetype, because when Gemini monsters, they're Gemini monsters with their effects, but when they're in your hand or in the graveyard, they're counted as normal monsters, so then you're able to special summon them with Birthright. Very cool right here. Birthright's a card that you just do not want to sleep on if you're going to build a normal deck. Next up, we have a very viable card right here. It's Draining Shield. Wait till this page loads. We have Draining Shield right here. This card's going to be really good to get. I want to get multiple copies of this, especially because it is just an SR. But Draining Shield, what this does is that when your opponent monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate that attack, and if you do, you gain life points equal to that target's attack. That's really good because it's one of the first traps that pretty much no matter what, you're able to negate your opponent's attack, and you gain life points equal to that monster's attack. Super good right there. This card's definitely something to not sleep on. Now, I heard with this card is that it doesn't combo too well with Cyber Angels because it's not chainable from what I heard. I'm not too sure about that, but I still think Draining Shield's could be really cool. Next up, we have Forbidden Chalice. This card, I feel like could be, I don't know if it'll be viable right now, but I feel like Forbidden Chalice can definitely be versatile in dueling. So this is a quick play spell card with the effect target one monster on the field until the end of this turn. That target gains 400 attack, but its effects are gated. That is very versatile in my opinion. So the number one effect that this card has is that you can negate a monster's effect. Very nice right there. Now, I was about to say that you could negate Horus's effect with this card, but that does not work because Horus negates spell cards. But still, this thing could stop some cards potentially in the future just by simply stopping their effects for a turn. That could definitely help some people out with that. And then also, if you don't want to negate any effects, you can boost up one of your monsters with 400 attack, which is really cool. Really like that right there. Let's go on to Wall of Disruption. I think this card's going to be really cool. This is going to be more of a, I guess, kind of free to play mirror wall, but this is an SR. Anyways, Wall of Disruption is a trap card. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, all attack position monsters your opponent controls lose 800 attack for each monster they control. That is really interesting right here. So I'm kind of unsure on how this ruling works, but so I understand this part. When your opponent monsters attack, you can play this card. All their attack position monsters lose 800 attack. Now, I'm going to assume that it's only 800 for each monster and it doesn't stack. So, I was thinking at one point, if your opponent had two monsters on their side of the field, you played this trap card, they both lose 1600 because it's two of them, but I don't think that's how it works. It's just 800 for all of them. Also, I think this card is nice too because it doesn't say that they gain their attack back. So, they lose 800 attack for the rest of the duel, basically. So that's really cool. So that's kind of like a cheaper mirror wall, but it lasts forever, which is really neat. So Wall of Disruption, definitely a pretty good trap card right here. Next up, we're going to go into some of the rares that I recommend in here. Also, I did skip past Horse Raider. That's just a 1900 Beast Warrior beat stick. Anybody that is familiar with Beast Warrior cards definitely want to get that up if you guys are going to play any beat stick warriors or beast warriors or whatever. I think you can combo that with Yugimoto, possibly playing the Tides That Bind to boost them up to your Horse Raider to 2000 attack, which is pretty nice. But anyways, we're going to talk about Enraged Battle Ox. This is a 4-star Earth Beast Warrior with the effect: if a beast Warrior, or winged beast monster you control attacks that defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. That includes this card. It includes Horse Raider because it's a beast warrior card. Anybody that plays Phoenix will get this nice little tech that you can throw on here, but piercing damage really nice, and this is a clean 1700 attack. Very nice right here. Enraged Battle Ox will be something pretty good. Next up, this card's kind of interesting. It's called Mashina Cannon. This is gonna boost up your machines really well. So a couple cards that I did skip. There's Machina Sniper, and that card, what that does, it's an 1800 attacking monster. And when that card's on the field, if you have other Machina monsters on your field, your opponent cannot attack them, and they only can attack Machina Sniper. I think that's how it is, or it's the other way around, where Machina Sniper can't be attacked if you have other Machina monsters. I don't remember that on top of my head, but that's kind of the effect how it works. And there's also Machina Soldier, which I don't remember, but Machina Cannon is going to be pretty neat. It's an 8-star Earth machine with the effect. Cannot be normal summon in a set. Must be for a special summon from your hand by sending one or more machine monsters from your hands to the graveyard. This card gains 800 attack for each card sent to the graveyard for the special summon. That is not bad too. Not too bad. A couple tips I heard, this might work really well for an XYZ Dragon Cannon deck. You can send some of those Union machine monsters to your graveyard, special summon Machina Cannon. I think there's a card like Roll Up. I think that special summons graveyard Union cards from your grave. I think, not too sure out here. Some of this like deck tips that I got was from your boy YT Dan. He's a really good Duel Links YouTuber. Check him out if you haven't already. But yeah, really cool right there. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty neat. You could get a big boy out on the field, and if there's any machine cards that are able to bounce from the graveyard back to the field, super good right here. This card, something to not sleep on, and it's a rare, which is pretty cool too. There's also another card that did not pop up. There is this machine card, forgot what the name of it is, but it is an 1850 beat stick, which is very nice. Check that out. Next up, we have this card right here, which I think this card's gonna be pretty cool. So take a deep breath right there. So we have Terror Tiger, the evil empowered, or the empowered warrior. This is a 4-star earth monster warrior with the effect. When this card's normal summon, you can special summon a level 4 or lower normal monster from your hand in defense position. That is pretty neat right there. So I wish it was in attack position, because that would just be insane. Been commentating too fast. Had to get a cough right there. I need some water, but we don't worry about that. We don't worry about that. But anyways, so yeah, you can special summon a level 4 or lower normal monster from your hand in defense position. That's really cool right there. Get your field out with a lot of monsters. I was kind of thinking that you can combo this warrior card with some of the X-Saber warrior cards that was from the Joey Structure deck. Because there's you can get 3 copies of this X-Saber that's a level 4 normal monster, which is really cool. So you can spam the board with a couple warriors immediately. And with Joey's effect, there's finally a card for warrior cards. Or a skill for warrior monsters, and it's the field spell that you place on the field, and every monster gains 200 attack if they're a warrior, and all that cool stuff. So definitely some cool card. And then I think we're on the final card. Yeah, Snowman Creator. Snowman Creator is going to be pretty good for anybody that plays Mako. This is a 4-star water machine with the effect. When this card's summoned, you can create a number of ice counters equal to the number of water monsters you control. I love when I get interrupted, especially at the end of a video. Good thing I was planning to edit this anyways. Anyways, so when this card is summoned, you can create a number of ice counters equal to the number of water monsters you control. Place them on a face-up monsters your opponent controls. Then, if you place 3 or more ice counters by this effect, you can destroy 1 card your opponent controls. This card is very interesting right here. So, with Mako, he can definitely spam some water monsters on the field really quickly. So if you have I think the combo is you have like a Hammer Shark, you special summon like a Starboy from his effect. Then on your next turn, if those 2 monsters are still on the field, you can play Snowman Creator. Snowman Creator will place ice counters on all 3 of those monsters, including itself. Then when there's 3 ice counters in the field in general from Snowman Creator, you get to destroy 1 card your opponent controls, and that's any card. Really good right there. This card also combos really well. This card will support if anybody is feeling to play Snow Dragon and Snow Dust Dragon. What Snow Dust Dragon is kind of the boss monster of these snow type of cards. If you remove 4 ice counters from the field, you get to special summon a Snow Dust Dragon from your field. And then if there's monsters on the field that have ice counters still while Snow Dust Dragon is on the field, they can't do anything, basically. So that techs in really well, Snowman Creator. And that's going to be kind of it for this video. I probably missed a couple interesting cards from the Servants of Kings mini box. So if I missed out on any cards that you guys think will be pretty viable from this mini box, be sure to put it down in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If this was helpful to you guys by any means, if I gave you guys some deck tips, somehow, some way, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more Duel Links content. Tomorrow, when this mini box drops out, I will be doing a pack opening on it, probably 50 packs. I think I have enough gems for 50 packs, including the 500 gems that Konami gives you, so that'll be fun. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.